guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys had an awesome week just like my brother and I did. We're super excited.
Yes, we are super excited, just like my brother mentioned. But before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can see more content like this on Tuesdays and Fridays.
Alright guys, super excited. I tell you what, this is going to be a very interesting video. As you can tell by the title, we are going to be trying, that could hurt actually. We're going to be trying out whipped honey. You heard it, whipped honey. As you can tell by the video right here.
You're missing out if you've not tried whipped honey.
Whipped honey? We're gonna spend today. You can't
Interesting.
I know, very interesting.
These videos keep getting crazier and crazier every time we do
It
it.
looks like butter.
That's just weird.
But as you saw the video, all they had was honey. That is it.
Two main ingredients.
Honey,
And that's it.
and that's it. That's so over. We're done. Okay, bye. Just kidding. But all you really guys need is just 2 jars of honey, a bowl, and a little mixer thing.
In the video, they show them using a
Bigger.
mixer bowl. We don't have one of those.
Yeah,
so-
I tried to get my little brother to let him borrow it, but I guess he didn't get the just. So we just going with the
hand mixer. So
all right, let's get this thing started. So
Yeah.
I'm really excited to try this out. I've never ever had whipped honey.
whip honey, that just doesn't sound. It
You
sounds
gotta whip the honey out.
sounds good, but at the same time,
I was just open the tab, about the lid, and just rip these off and just pour it in there.
oh yeah.
It makes a lot easier sense, you know. Yeah, I've never heard. Honey is too strong for me.
No, that honey does not
So,
good. But
just
has anybody had whipped honey before? People, please let us know.
yeah,
because
please let us know.
I want to know what it is. That is a lot of honey.
But I'll say this though, we do have family member that does make their own honey. Unfortunately, my older sister,
Yeah, who lives in Texas,
Texas.
makes honey.
makes Texas honey. I guess you could say.
I guess
It just says in Texas.
lives in Texas.
And I guess I would assume this would probably be considered our cousin that lives up in Oklahoma. They actually have their own honeybee honey farm, I guess you could say, and they make their own honey, which is pretty
So
impressive.
I want to know, do you guys ever heard of whipped honey before? Or if so, is it good?
Yes, please let us know if you ever tried it or not, because this is something new to me.
If not, this is going to be a game changer.
A game changer. I agree with you 100%. Ooh, that's a lot of honey, and I think we're pretty good with that for now. There's some stuff coming out, but
Look at that. That is all honey.
yes,
guys get
dear. Get it? Little pun there.
That's a lot of honey.
That's something that I will say. He's like, yes, dear. I'm like, can I have honey? He's like, yes, dear. I'm like, okay, Dad, you're funny, aren't you? So you just turn that bad boy, and you go. So we're gonna have this bad boy all the way I think all the way up to like that. And you just turn that baby around like whipped and whip that honey left and right. I guess you could say. You know what? I'm gonna let you do the tool because you're a little more of a daters kind of guy.
When you whip this, before we get started, I've already started, but before we get
Into more of it.
you do this for about 20 or 30 minutes of whipping.
That's a lot of whipping.
That's a lot of whipping. That's why they have that huge mixer, but we don't have that, so we're gonna be using this for 20 to 30 minutes. So see you guys in 20 to 30 minutes. Put it on high and just whip away, or blend away, or whatever you want to call it.
20 minutes later.
Oh my goodness.
I bet that was a killer. So after 30 minutes,
This is what whip honey looks like.
very interesting color. I'll say that overall.
I would highly recommend investing, if you don't have one, to invest in a mixer, because that, oh my god,
I bet that was a pain.
it's a killer.
But now, the real test to see if this actually tastes good. So what we have here now is a loaf of bread.
It'd be good if it was toasted, but we don't have a toaster. You know, I know, right? We should have a toaster, but we don't have one. But anyways, we're gonna try it and spread it on the piece of bread. I could barely hear myself.
It was good. That thing was
thing
going
was
on for a
loud.
hot minute.
But anyways, yeah.
We don't like the end, so I have someone that's gonna do that for us. Kalu? You doing so? There you go, right there.
But have you guys ever gone to like a steakhouse or, you know, like for instance Texas Roadhouse, Logan's? You know how they have the rolls and the butter. I know it's not honey whip or whatever you want to call it, but I'm wondering if they have the same, you know, texture or same taste as like whipped honey. And if this is better than that stuff, oh, you better believe it. I'm gonna scoop some of this stuff up and take it over to those joints and spread that on there instead of the butter. Because the butter is good, but if this is better,
Too good.
but if this is better, well, you better believe it. This is gonna be the next thing, and I'm gonna take it with me. So
He's gonna have a little jar next to him. He's gonna pop that bad boy up, and he's gonna on his bread.
yes, sirree.
So here we go. Oh, that is so
That's
thick.
thick.
Look at color it is. So we're just gonna, you know, put some on here. There you go, my guy. And of course, you know, we got a knife.
Oh, look at that. That's how you know you did it right. If it does that.
You got a knife here. So you spread your
Wow.
whip honey on here.
Not butter, even though it looks like butter.
It's whip honey.
Honey.
You guys see it that way.
Okay, spread it out. Ooh, that looks good.
It smells like honey. Or it is
I
honey.
mean, it is honey, but the taste is the real test. I can't even talk. The real test, if it tastes good.
I'm gonna add a little more to my little whip here because it's
I'm gonna add a little bit more to mine too.
oh, that's thick though. Holy moly! Oh, I need a- You got the whip honey on a good piece of toast. Don't you start without, my guy.
Woo!
All right. Put this over here. Are you gonna fold or are you gonna
Oh, I'm
eat it?
gonna fold it.
Okay, we're gonna fold the bad boy and see how it tastes like. All right, so here we go. Let's have to see if
it
this
is-
whip honey
It's good.
is good. So here we go.
It tastes like honey to me.
It's hard to go down sometimes.
But I'll say, not half bad.
It might have been a little bit of toasted for the bread, but like you said, since we don't have a toaster, I know, right? Don't make fun of us.
It tastes like honey to me.
What?
Will I take this with me?
Probably not.
Probably not. But it is delicious, and I kind of actually like it better this way than I do in the jars. You know how you just squirt it or you can spread it? This actually,
It's a lot better to do it that way. I would say that's pretty good. Not half bad. Obviously it's honey. Doesn't taste like butter, but it's not half bad. Probably a weird invention to whoever thought of that idea, but hey, I give you props for it. It's pretty good. But sister and cousin that have the honey, if you guys, you know, try this out yourself.
and you like it, and you want to make it when you have honey, and
Make
you want to
sure-
sell it,
Make sure you put our logo on there, the Twinkies, so we can get profit off it.
can be called the Twinkie Whip.
I thought it was like whip Twinkie. No, you're right. The Twinkie whip honey. That's
Oh,
what
that's
it
what
is.
it's called.
The Twinkie
Man.
whip honey. You gotta say it like that
That's
too.
what it is. I told you.
Like, you know, when you try to sell it, you know, you just make sure you're like, hey, y'all want to get some Twinkie whip honey. You gotta say it just like that too.
But that's pretty good. I mean, if you guys haven't done it before, I'm talking with you, my sister and our cousin. If you haven't done that, that's a good way of doing it. But if you want to sell it the way in the bottle,
go for it. I
And
mean,
do what else would you do with the honey? Do that way too. But that
it's pretty good. Actually.
pretty good if you had the right equipment, because
Yeah,
that
that-
thing was taking way too long, and my ears are like ringing, like I could barely even hear myself. But that was good. I'm not gonna lie, that was delicious.
I would hear you, but like I said, if you guys do try it and you make
And you
your
do
own,
like it,
and you sell it, make sure you have the Twinkie whip honey on there. If not, I'm coming after you. I
I know where you live.
exactly. Both of you. Oh, actually, no.
No, I just don't know where my sister does.
Yeah, I know where our sister lives at. So you better watch it. So make sure when you do sell it,
But it's good.
have our name on it, the Twinkie whip honey on it.
It's good.
I agree 100%. I would give it a 9.5 out of 10 on it.
So I'll give it an 8.2.
Okay, well, no one cares about your rating. But anyway, that's a wrap up for the video. If you guys have any items or products you want to try, leave a comment down below. We'd love to hear you guys' feedback.
If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can see more content like this on Tuesdays and Fridays. Until we meet again, stay classy.